Welcome to COVID Confessions. That's how I was on the tube today. Quite interesting response. And of course, face masks have indeed been the big story. So two things. First of all, let me explain. This is the Cicero parrot. It's the flag of Dominica, which is the nature isle of the Caribbean, the place where my parents were born. So I'm very happy to have that. And I suppose two things, as I said, that today we had really conflicting information from government. I think yesterday Michael Gove was talking about the fact that we're going to let people use their common sense in regards to face masks or face covering, and Boris Johnson indicating, and I am getting the whisper, that this week at some point it will be mandatory to wear face coverings inside shops. But the thing is, I've just travelled home on the tube, and there are loads and loads of people who are not wearing them on the tube. And I'm not about to tackle anybody and say, why aren't you wearing? So if we can't force people to wear them on the tube, public transport, how are we going to do it in shops? Is it going to be up to the shopkeeper? Or might it be eventually a bit like smoking, that it becomes socially unacceptable? So have you been on public transport? Do you use a face covering when you get into a shop? I'll be fascinated to hear. And have you ever tackled anybody, or has anybody ever tackled you? And just quickly, I think about 2 weeks ago, I interviewed the Commissioner of the Met Police. And there was a guy who felt that I had not interviewed her fairly, which is, cool, And it's had thousands of responses on Twitter. And everybody who was responding to the guy who said it, this was a black guy who said it, had a flag, or loads of people who did it had a flag as their kind of status, usually either Union Jack or flag of St. George. What's our relationship with flags now? I'm interested. What's your relationship with the flag? If I'd started this podcast with this, right, this being a Union Jack, would that have changed your opinion of me? What particularly people of colour now, what's your relationship with the flag? Do you celebrate the British flag, the English flag, in the way that the Americans celebrate theirs? It's interesting.